Hey guys, so Brawlhalla just released a 5-second teaser video with the caption saying a new crossover is on its way. Now today I wanted to break down this teaser. I'm going to show you what's hidden in the teaser and what that could mean, as well as which legends are yet to receive a crossover, as well as some possibilities as to what the crossover could be. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and let's get straight into it. So here is the teaser. You can see it's a 5-second video where the camera bounces down and then back up. You can see the crowds of Brawlhalla in the background, a bunch of signs. I'm going to get into what each of them means. The video has no sound, absolutely none, and it's only 5 seconds. The caption is, "We hope you've been training for this, a new crossover is on its way," and it has a link here, and I'll show you what that is in a couple minutes. But first, I wanted to talk about the background. So if we pause it here, you can clearly see Ragnar written there. And on this image right here, we have a dragon. I'm going to full screen this so you guys can see a bit better. I have the mouse on screen today so I can point to different things. Up in the top right, we have Teros written on that. And on the top left, we have the sign of Teros's image. We also have Asuri written here, and then the image of Asuri over here. We have Onyx written here, and the image of Onyx over there. And now there's 3 signs which I can't quite make out. We have one here, and one here. This one starts with what I think is a CA, so it could be Caspian, however there's no image of him. These two both look to say Magyar. Now there's no imagery for Magyar as well, but you can see when we drop down here, there's an image there, but I can't quite make out what that is. It could be another Onyx, that's what it looks like, but I'm not quite sure. Regardless, we have 5 main character names for us. We have Onyx, Ragnar, Teros, and Asuri, with Caspian and Magyar being possibilities. So here's what this link sends you to. We have the Brawlhalla page, and it says, "See the next crossover revealed live on stream in 3 days, 17 hours." So obviously when I release this video, it's going to be a bit closer to that, but we do have a countdown to the stream when they'll be releasing this. When it is released, I'll make a video on it explaining what it is and stuff like that. When the skins come out, I'll probably buy at least one. I might buy all of them. I'll do reviews on them, and I'll also do some like meme type gameplay with them, so look out for those videos. But we can see a quote here: "The sharp-minded may already know." So this image is a lot clearer compared to the one we had before. We can't full screen it though, or pause it, but that is definitely Magyar. That's Magyar again, and I think that is Caspian if I'm not wrong. I can see some other signs there. Unfortunately, I can't pause it though when it's on this. And it also seems to like fuzz out at the bottom. But you guys can look at it a bit more if you guys want to. But that's definitely a second image of Onyx there. So there's definitely a bunch of hints in here. And I'm going to talk about what that could mean. So here's a sheet I made for you guys that has all of the legends with crossovers crossed out. So we can see who doesn't have a crossover yet. We can see that if we cross out everyone who has a crossover, we're left with Scarlet, Thatch, Lucian, Asuri, Azoth, Wushang technically, Ragnar, Mirage, Nyx, Yumiko, Artemis, Sidra, Isaiah, Jiro, Lin Fei, Zariel, Rayman technically, Vector, Volkov, Onyx, Jaeyun, Mako, and Magyar. So we know that BMG doesn't mind doubling up on crossover legends, as Core has both Jake and Forearms, and a couple other legends have double as well. But I'd assume that while they are trying to find the perfect match to match the crossover, they also want to give crossovers to some new legends. So we can see here, out of the 5 legends that we got for certain from the teaser, 4 of them don't have a crossover yet. This being Asuri, Ragnar, Onyx, and Magyar, as Teros already has a crossover. I think it's a bit soon for a Magyar crossover, but it might just work really well with one of the crossovers, so they might do it anyway. Now, they could be potentially debating us with all these signs. It could have nothing to do with these 5 legends, and the crossovers could be some random legends apart from them, but it could also be the 5 they're using, so I'm not quite sure. Nothing is confirmed, keep that in mind. But here are some crossover ideas I've seen within the community. So Rivals of Aether is a game which has done crossovers with Brawlhalla before. They actually made the crossovers, I think, before crossovers were a thing. So Wushang has a skin called Rano Wushang, which is from one of Rivals of Aether's game characters. And Rivals of Aether actually added Ragnar into their game after a bet with Brawlhalla. And Ragnar is shown in this GIF, so that could be a hint to an official round 2 of Rivals of Aether crossovers. Another idea I've seen in the replies a heap is how to train your dragon. Now, this would make sense with the caption, "We hope you've been training for this, a new crossover is on its way." It also works really well with Ragnir, and I could see how Onyx, Teros, and Asuri could be used for the different dragons in How to Train Your Dragon. I'm not sure if How to Train Your Dragon is actually interested in this type of thing, like game crossovers, but it would definitely be a cool crossover. Another idea that I love is Teen Titans. I feel like the Teen Titans Go style would work perfectly with Brawlhalla, and the characters give them a lot of creative freedom to create some awesome crossovers. There would definitely be some cool ideas for Teen Titans, with like Robin as Queen Nai for spears and guitars, and you could see how the other ones could be used. I'm definitely interested in seeing the Beast Boy crossover, as I definitely probably main that for a couple weeks. So Teen Titans Go would be awesome. Some other ideas include stuff like Spongebob. While I can't see Spongebob himself being in Brawlhalla, I know I could definitely see like Squidward Lord Vrax or someone as Patrick in the game. That would also be really awesome. But yeah, there's definitely a range of possibilities. We've seen previous crossovers that Brawlhalla has done, so we know that they definitely have the range to work with some big companies and big TV shows. So I'm definitely excited to see what these crossovers are. If this video helped you out and you found it entertaining, please consider liking and subscribing, as it helps out the channel a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys enjoy these crossovers when they release in 3 days. I'll catch you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.